Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Imagine having the home of your dreams. Imagine investing in that piece of property you can call your own. Imagine finally doing that home improvement project you've always been thinking about. It's time to stop imagining and start doing. Let the GUT Credit Union help you take the first step with fantastic rates, affordable repayments, and reduced legal fees. Make the move. Get better terms on your mortgage. Use your home equity to make those dreams a reality. Act now. There's really no place like home. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
This is the GBN Television News for today, Thursday, August 26, 2021. I'm Beverly Telesford. In the headlines, another accused sex offender makes his first court appearance and is granted bail, ordered to relocate to the Sister Isle. Onlookers outside the courthouse say it's time to put a cap on sexual abuse against minors. The people of Guelph believe the town is being stigmatized when it comes to COVID concerns. A number of businesses shut their doors amid reports of COVID exposure among their employees. And in this week's GBN Health, we examine early childhood health and development in the wake of the current COVID situation. And around the globe, parents in Guyana respond to government's plans to vaccinate some 70,000 children, and further backlogs are expected as COVID-related deaths among people in the legal profession are climbing in Jamaica. Coming up in sport, the Guyana Amazon Warriors make a winning start at CPL 2021, and Nai Cruikshank extends thanks to supporters who helped her get to Tokyo. We'll have the details of these and other stories after this message.
Are you a small business and would like your business to grow? Do you have an event, products or services that people should know about? Be wise. Advertise. Book your spot on GBN Shopping Guide. Be part of Grenada's biggest advertising medium, the Grenada Broadcasting Network. Call our sales department now on 440-2446 or 440-3033 or GBN plus the number sign. Email us at sales@gbn.gd. Special conditions apply.
Good evening. This is GBN News at 7. A local magistrate ordered a Guelph resident to move to Carriacou. The order was issued today, and Declan Gentle made his court appearance to answer sex abuse charges. Chrislina John was outside the court and sent in this report.
47-year-old Declan Gentle was granted bail in the amount of $30,000 with 2 sureties. Other bail conditions are as follows. Gentle is required to surrender all travel documents, have no contact with any witness to the matter. He ought not to be in the same vicinity of the virtual complainants, and he is to relocate to Cherry Hill, Carriacou, and report to the Carriacou Police Station 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, he is not permitted to leave the state of Grenada without permission from the court. Gentle made his first appearance at the Victoria Magistrates Court on Thursday. Officers attached to the Special Victims Unit arrested and charged Gentle, a resident of Central Grove Estate, St. John, on Tuesday, 24th August, for 30 sexual offences against a minor. Gentle received 28 counts of sexual assault and 2 counts of indecent assault. He is scheduled to reappear at the Guelph Magistrates Court on September 28, 2021. Police records show an uptick in reported sexual-related crimes against minors in recent times. Police are presently investigating a video that circulated on social media 2 weeks ago, in which a female was heard allegedly confessing to poisoning her boyfriend. The female in the video identified herself as a Guyanese national. She was in tears as she relayed that she was driven to action because of the alleged sexual assault to her 3-year-old daughter on several occasions. An active investigation is ongoing into that matter. Subsequently, in an unrelated incident, Meshach Prime, a 36-year-old mason of Bogles, Carriacou, was arrested and charged on Monday, the 16th August 2021 for attempted non-capital murder. He was reportedly involved in an altercation on August 15th, 2021 at Bogles with another individual he suspected of sexually assaulting his daughter. Prime allegedly inflicted several chop wounds on the victim, leaving him without a thumb. Christelina John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, mothers outside the Victoria Magistrates Court Thursday expressed disgust over the continuous increase in cases of child sexual abuse. They are calling for justice for the children, as well as for mothers to speak out against the scourge.
Yes, we need justice for our kids. We need to come out and talk. And some of the parents, then we blaming them too. Yeah, because sometimes the children will say that mommy, this happening to me, and they will tell them hush. Don't make nobody know, and they just leave it like that. So we need justice for our kids. We need to speak out for our children.
I'm a proud mother of 10 children. And I go through rape, and there is no way, no how a man will ever rape my children or my grandchildren and get away. I don't think the police have to hold that man. I'll go skin him and a lamp pole.
What a little child, a little 3-year child could have in her, for a man to put himself with that child. This man need lock up, throw away the key, no food,
but
nothing.
When they get raped, I think they should at least leave them in there, because you're going to free them to come back out and do it, because it's done in their blood already. They're raping, they will come out and rape again.
One woman who claims she too was a victim spoke on the pain she still carries.
Telling them children too? Yeah, some of them telling them children and beg them man and them for things. And even though they say, mommy, look what the man do to me, or look what the man try with me. Oh, forget that. Forget that, because I know I go through that. And my mother tell me straight up that, nobody don't want him. So what you have to do, even though you got a little thing, that was my uncle. And the last time I went in the police station, Victoria Police Station, and report that man, I tell the police, caution him. Because I'm still hurting inside. And what?
Moving now to other news, a number of businesses have shut their doors amid reports of COVID exposure among their employees. Since the onset of COVID-19, many businesses have been affected by the pandemic. Some have seen a decline in profits, others in productivity, and some even had their manpower decreased through forced staff isolation. In some cases, there was complete shutdown of operations. The public sector is not left out of this equation, as it made up part of the island's whopping 35 new case count on Wednesday. Rena Per-Thomas tells us more.
Within 24 hours, the Ministry of Health disclosed that at least 2 departments within government had been contaminated by COVID-19. The first is a positive case within the ministerial complex, followed by the closure of the Agriculture Propagation Centers in St. Andrew and St. David, as one individual attached to the agriculture sector tested positive. On August 21st, the Royal Grenada Police Force announced its first COVID-19 case, which resulted in officers being placed in isolation pending their results. One of the most recently affected in the public sector is the Grenada Ports Authority, which, through a press release, advised the public that 4 members of its staff were asked to remain at home pending evaluation of their COVID-19 status. This, the authority elaborated, is due to their possible contact with an individual who has COVID-19. According to GPA, a member of the port security detail who has been placed in isolation following confirmation of a positive COVID-19 test, relates to an individual that has been on leave from their GPA function and who has not had contact with anyone in the port environment within the past 2 weeks. The authority is presently seeking ways to tighten its internal control and solicits the help of all persons and stakeholders to ensure strict adherence to the national protocols in respect to the mitigation department. GPA stated that while all ports offices are open and operating normally with the full range of services available to all customers, They reserve the right to deny entry to anyone who is non-compliant with the protocols and assures the public of its unwavering commitment to the efficient operation of the nation's port facilities. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.
Still in COVID news, the community of Guave is under scrutiny by health officials. With several people potentially exposed to COVID-19, contact tracing and swabbing are being conducted. What's the general feeling on the ground and what precautions, if any, are the people taking in light of this? Christina John tells us in this report.
Just about 2 weeks ago, this was the atmosphere in Guave and other areas around the island, as citizens showed a high level of defiance against the lawmakers who said no to any carnival-like activities. Today, the streets are calm. Not much to celebrate at this time. The community of Guave is now under scrutiny as health officials claim a few positive COVID cases have surfaced in the vicinity.
I don't think it is 100% accurate to say that we are not doing mass testing because, for example, I think between today and Friday, we have about 60 employees or more from the North Mediterranean Guave who were potentially exposed, who we are actually swabbing them.
Communications officer in the Ministry of Health, Kevin Frederick. One resident in Guave believes the community is being stigmatized. He says in order to get the virus under control, it takes a collective effort on the part of every Grenadian.
But what are we going to do to stop COVID? We can't do nothing more than just to separate ourselves. And a lot of things need to be put in place. What I see happening here is not right because the Prime Minister is saying one and the other people doing another. So we don't working together. And if we want to make these things better, we want to do better with these things, we have to then work together as a body. We can't stigmatizing people and making people believe, well, don't go to Guave and don't go to Grenville and don't go to that. The whole Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique is under COVID and it's a serious concern. Let me stop stigmatizing places. All of us are affected some way, or we're not affected, we're offended some way. And that's the reality. And we can't afford to live in suffering. So we have to know to sensitize ourselves, keep our masks, keep our distances. So what about our loving with girlfriend? We have to keep our distance to love our little.
He was not the only one with an issue. This young lady, who did not want her face on camera, says she's not happy with her community being singled out.
Guave is not the first place to have any COVID case. Since Corona came into this island, it had other places been affected, and the names of the parishes and the places weren't been mentioned. As it's Guave now, I guess the PM has a problem with Guave on a whole. They specialize Guave because up to yesterday there was people doing survey about in Guave concerning the same COVID. And I want to ask the Prime Minister, which part in Guave the National Morris International Airport is located?
GBN spoke to a few others on measures they are taking in light of this pronouncement.
People also here. A lot of people all about here, but especially here, they say you don't have nothing. Right now, they're getting cases and they still say you don't have nothing. Like, and they don't put in masks, so I keep it myself as I should. But I find it too long and the place so I go away.
If you caution, you know, you have to give my God grace by caution and by the Lord said. Protect yourself.
I keep my social distancing, me wearing off mask and covering up my face properly, and me sanitizing regularly, so that to keep me and then to also tell me son about it too. Me like about stay with me, but to go about doing it too as well.
You see, I have my mask in my face. There is my sanitizer, so when people come and buy, they sanitize themselves. I also sanitize myself, and I'm wearing my mask. I'm keeping my distance.
Christina John, GBN News.
Are the hospitals retrofitted to deal with hospitalized? We'll find out after the break. Stay with us.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up on the love. Easy wins with Flow. Easy wins. Easy wins.
Get Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $15 or more. Activate a prepaid plan, switch to Flow, or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up, bundle up. Easy wins with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
Take your shot and get back to your life. Take your shot and get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life.
A message from Republic Bank.
Each of us has a role in Grenada's successful recovery. We have the will to overcome. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Hello, everybody. I have got some exciting news just for you. Grenada is on the road to Dubai Expo 2020. Now, I know the pandemic has slowed us down just a bit, but this is your chance and your opportunity to showcase your business, products, and services to Dubai and to the whole world. So be a sponsor and jump on board. You can contact the Ministry of Foreign Affairs at 536-9818 or 440-2640. You can also pitch us an email at internationalbusinessgda@gmail.com. Grenada is on the road to Dubai Expo 2020, and you do not want to miss this opportunity. So see you there.
Hassle-free loans for your every need. Cards have you covered, best believe. Cards ready, cash is for everyone. Not to worry, fast approval. Hurry up and come. We got it all, we on the go. Cards ready, cash, you already know. We got it all, we on the go. Cards ready, cash, always ready when you're ready, let's go.
Cards ready, cash, ready when you are.
5 lucky customers are enjoying free drinks, free electricity, free fuel, extra cash account, free internet, cable, and data, all for 1 year. Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year big promotion. With just 2 draws remaining, you can be the lucky winner in August and September for property or vehicle insurance for 1 year, free cooking gas for 1 year, and the big free groceries for 1 year. Live free for 1 year with Hubbard's in association with Sol Gas, Flow, Grenadian General Insurance, Carib Brewery, Coca-Cola Grenada Bottling, Grenlick, Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Dutch Lady Milk, Promo, Danny, and Supreme. Hubbard's Live Free for 1 year big promotion.
Ridgeway Residences, a modern, exclusive residential community offered by Ariza. Purchase one of our completely built houses or let us build for you by simply choosing your lot, choosing your home design from our selection, and let us do the rest. Owning a home does not have to be a frustrating process. For more information, contact Ariza Credit Union on 415-0994 or send us an email on info@ridgewayresidences.gd. Ridgeway Residences, hassle-free home ownership.
Let's get tough on breeder larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels, and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop breeder larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report breeder larceny, call 300.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Take your shot and get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life. Take your shot, take your shot, take your shot, get back to your life.
A message from Republic Bank.
Welcome back. Going forward, anyone with respiratory illness will be admitted to the isolation ward at the General Hospital while awaiting COVID-19 test results. This was announced by the Director of Medical Services at the hospital, Dr. Taisha Donald, on the Ministry of Health's television program. She said nurses and doctors are trained to deal with patients exhibiting symptoms of respiratory illness. The Princess Alice Hospital in St. Andrew, she says, is also poised to deal with incoming cases.
Area set aside for the respiratory clinic, so all patients suspected of COVID-19 will be seen and assessed there. Patients who have to be admitted and are PCR tested, but we do not have results just yet. We hold them in that area as well. And all patients who are required to be admitted, all patients who need admission will be transferred to the isolation unit. Again, the team in Princess Alice, they've been doing ongoing PPE training. And again, the whole issue of the pharmacies being stocked with the necessary drugs so that patients can start their treatment while pending transfer. Although with Princess Alice, transfers are pretty quick. So it could happen within 4 hours, you could have your patient transferred. But the staff there, again, they're prepared. They've been doing their repeated PPE training. The pharmacy is in stock. They have an area set aside for the respiratory clinic and even to hold the patient overnight while waiting for results. So they too, they're doing okay.
She added that Carriacou has not been left out of the plans to deal with the outbreak.
Grenada, the mild cases would be managed at home in home isolation. Cases that require admission will be transferred to Grenada. For Carriacou, however, we have set up a different criteria for them because they're off island. We want to ensure that the transfers are in a timely manner. So we have a criteria that is being developed right now in terms of using vital signs, so the respiration rate, oxygen saturation, your pulse, and of course if there's any history of any underlying condition that we will use to determine who needs to be transferred or not. They've already made arrangements too with the Coast Guard for transferring the critical patients. And of course these patients for transfer would have to be accompanied by a nurse or a physician based on the level of illness that they have. We also ensure that in terms of pharmacy that they have all the necessary drugs on stock in Carriacou as well so that they can start the treatment while waiting for their transfer.
In the face of this pandemic, experts say play and the creation of activities to promote health and healthy development and prevent toxic stress becomes a priority in order to improve the individual health of the nation's children. GBN's Krista Campbell examines early childhood health and development in the wake of the current COVID-19 situation in Grenada.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Beverly, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Educators and children alike are watching the calendar as the new school year draws closer. The last school year was spent under COVID-19 lockdowns, restrictions, and school closures, resulting in children being subject to a dizzying array of changes. Added to this were disruptions to daily family life, as many parents scrambled to be both teacher and entertainer to children. As the commencement of the Michaelmas term draws nigh, the joint efforts of school communities and families to make time for play at school and at home will be essential to give children space to work out anxieties carried over from the pandemic, in addition to providing many other social and cognitive benefits. GBN's facilitator, Dr. Sonia Nixon, outlined the value of play in early childhood development.
Children have to get into the habit of playing. It makes you breathe, it makes you laugh, it takes away stress. Those are the things you want to enhance, that mental stability.
Experts say the pandemic has highlighted children's play as a wellspring for creativity, exploration, socialization, and how play can help them cope with the ongoing COVID-19 situation. However, it has been recognized that play is one factor that contributes to a child's optimal development during these times. Dr. Nixon stressed on other environmental and familial factors that promote a child's overall health and well-being.
And we have to provide that in our homes, that our children don't suffer abuse, sexual and physical and emotional neglect, that our children don't experience that, as we're going to have dysfunctional adults, right? That our children are not in a home where people smoke, that triggers off their asthma, that our children don't have access to picking up toxic substances, because they see about drinking a bottle, you put some bleach on the corner, child drinks it and puts itself at risk, or some gramazole in a corner. It happens, and it happens in a lot of environments. So those are the things. Make sure your child is safe. Make sure your home is safe.
Experts say every child deserves the opportunity to develop to their unique potential. As such, child advocates must consider all factors that interfere with the optimal development during this COVIDious time and press for circumstances that allow each child to fully reap the advantages associated with play. Krista Campbell, GBN News.
And now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Trelana Charles has been looking around the platforms.
This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience.
Since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, Grenada has recorded 265 COVID-19 cases. Wednesday, the Ministry of Health announced 35 new cases, taking the total active cases to 76. Tonight, we listen to our online and listening audience as they share their thoughts on the country's current COVID-19 status.
It's very tough, yet our people walking around like it's a big joke, playing blame game for their negligence.
And we didn't have a breakout in July, so I think it's a combination of maybe we're not catching people, but also the jab and the carnival-like activities, and maybe we shouldn't be having fully vaccinated events for people as well. So I think it's just a combination of things and not just, not catching people on the airport.
These numbers might still look small, however, the potential to grow is there. Remember, the virus needs a host to survive. As long as people are allowed to walk around freely and in the absence of sound education, the numbers may triple in the next few weeks. I just want to say, too, the authorities have a responsibility to protect all the people, even when they behave badly.
When I was a little child growing up, and I played the fool, they used to tell me, who can't hear will feel. That's all I had to see.
It's naive to think that because of the 48-hour quarantine, the virus got into the local population. But what about the possibility of local citizens island hopping and returning, or the actual amount of people caught by the RGPF for illegal entry may be a small amount? We have to make protecting ourselves our responsibility.
We are taking all the people out of quarantine too quick. Within from 1 to 14 days, you could get the virus breeding inside you, multiplying or incubating. That's what I know.
What I think, the numbers will rise, but we have to stay positive and be one another's keeper by encouraging each other to follow protocol and do the things that get us this far for the year and a half where our numbers were low. We should remain positive and build up our immune system. Eat our fresh color fruits and vegetables we did since in the start of COVID. Grenadians, we can beat COVID, but it will depend on us to control it.
I think that relaxing of
the quarantine period, along with relaxing certain measures, would have created the situation we're in. But I pray that we quickly recover from it and persons really go out and get their vaccines, wear their masks, and sanitize and do what we know we are supposed to do and what we were doing last year before vaccine and everything came into being.
That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. If you would like to have your thoughts and concerns shared, be sure to comment on GBN's Facebook page.
From the thought process to the visual impact, it's time to take a peek through the GBN ISA lens.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISA is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Hey, September is just around the corner, so let's see.
Booklist, check! Bag, check! Tablet, yes! Doctor, check! Eye check!
Clear Vision Eye Center is offering all students a free eye examination.
For the holiday?
Yeah, man, and they have the best prices on glasses. I hear they have glasses as low as $450.
But you know it's only for 1 month.
Boy, let me go, I can't miss that. Clear Vision Eye Center keeping students focused so that we can see the world with a clearer vision.
In tonight's ISA, we feature local footage of the ongoing viral #MilkRead Challenge. GBN is discouraging anyone from practicing this challenge as it can cause severe injuries. In the US and abroad, the challenge is being done with MilkRead. Send us your photo and video submission via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Still ahead, the Lions Club celebrates 50 years with a rollout of initiatives. We'll tell you more when we come back.
With a Digicel Prime Bundle, get double the dedicated SportsMax data to enjoy the greatest sports event happening now. Live in the SportsMax app. Get a 30-day Digicel Prime Bundle today in the My Digicel app. Digicel, better together.
Hey kids! It's back to school time with Dutch Lady. Win one of 3 bicycles when you purchase a Dutch Lady UHT 1 liter or Dutch Lady condensed milk 1,000 gram at any participating outlet. Promotion runs from August 9th to September 30th, 2021. Terms and conditions apply. Dutch Lady Milk, proudly distributed by Hubbard's Agency Department, located on Karani James Boulevard.
It's time to prepare for an A+ this term with back-to-school deals from Quartz. Shop today for laptops, tablets, printers, and more for a chance to win $1,000 cash. Get it now with Quartz Ready Finance and pay nothing for 60 days. Save big with great deals only from Quartz, bringing value home.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
September 5th. So we're gonna make it a September to remember. And this time you can win $10,000 US. Tickets are only US class $10. But hear this, if you're playing for the first time, your ticket will only cost $5. Whoa, that's amazing! Players in Grenada, tickets are available at gotofed.com or from any numerous box offices island-wide. All overseas players, remember, tickets are only available at gotofed.com. Join the fun online and let's make Sunday, September 5th, a September to remember. Play Waggity Virtual Bingo. It's so simple and easy to play.
There is an auto repair center that is revolutionizing the way they do business. Presenting Premium Auto Services Limited. We offer wheel alignment, diagnostic scan, AC servicing, transmission fluid exchange, power steering fluid flush, just to name a few. We are in fact your one-stop auto repair center for motor cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, and even trucks. We're on the Calivini Main Road and boast of a highly skilled professional team. We are trusted and highly recommended, and most of all, certified by Master Align. Visit us today or call 439-4000. Premium Auto Services Limited, your complete auto care center.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up, bundle up. Easy wins with Flow. Easy wins. Easy wins.
Catch the easy summer vibes with over $70,000 in cash and prizes. Just top up $15 or more. Activate a prepaid plan. Switch to Flow or bundle your home services to get your share of $70,000 in cash, data, Samsung Galaxy devices, shopping vouchers, and more.
You can win when you top it up, switch it up, sign it up, bundle up. Bundle up. Easy wins with Flow.
Flow terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. To commemorate its 50th anniversary, the Lions Club St. Andrew distributed food hampers to families in need and will be rolling out other initiatives to mark the milestone in the coming days. Rena Perry-Thomas reports.
The Lions Club St. Andrew was chartered on August 25, 1971. The first group of Lions were all men and comprised of a rich mixture of professionals, including lawyers, doctors, businessmen, principals, farmers, and mechanics. In a display of community and voluntary spirit, the club distributed 13 hampers Wednesday evening to mark 50 years of existence. The celebration kicked off with a church service on Sunday, followed by a brunch. Marketing and Communications Chair of the club, Rena Matthew, spoke about Wednesday's initiative.
On Wednesday 25th, which was our club's anniversary, we were able to donate 13 hampers to needy families around the St. Andrews area. The families were then educated on diabetes, where we spoke extensively about the ills of diabetes and how it can be curbed. Additionally, we did make mention of the fact that we partner with the Diabetes Association to educate the public on diabetes. Now, I must make mention that our celebrations will be ongoing for the rest of the year, so families that did not receive hampers this round, definitely next round they will be receiving.
Other activities will roll out in the coming days.
We have some activities coming up in the form of painting an educational mural at the Ford Preschool together with other cartoon figurines. Additionally, I also must make mention that the Ford Preschool is our adopted school. So to further celebrate, we are going to be painting the Ford Preschool, and then on Saturday we are going to be having a social with our Leos that is in the form of online Jeopardy. Because of COVID, we cannot really gather as a club. So to socialize, we'll be having an online Jeopardy session with the Leos.
Matthew says over the years, the club has flourished.
So we have prominent persons in society being Lions, and there has been growth in the Lions Club. The Lions Club is all about volunteerism, and from our Leo club, some Leos normally come over. Persons usually express they express their eagerness to join the club, but I must say that yes, we have seen growth, and for the next 50 years, we hope to see more membership growth and to serve our community the best way we see possible.
The club also recently assisted a 22-year-old resident of Pearl St. Andrews who became physically challenged after suffering from a stroke at the age of 12 to start his dream of rearing rabbits. For GBN News, I am Rena Thomas reporting.
The town of Hillsborough is getting a facelift. Let's get the details in this report from Rena Thomas.
The streets of Hillsborough Carriacou are receiving a facelift as the minister with responsibility for the Sister Isles, Kendra Methuen Stewart, embarks on a special project that will retrofit the streets of the town. The project will entail work of up to 300 feet of sidewalks and slipper drains, with about 200 feet already completed. Contractor Rodney Noel is confident that the issue of stagnant water from the drains and damaged sidewalks in the island's capital will be issues of the past.
We are near to completion due to the little increment weather that is a bit threatening. We're just watching and until we're able to get some of the edges plastered and so on, so to complete our work, which will be soon.
Most of the work was done at night. The contractor indicated that this was done specifically to deal with the challenges of ongoing traffic.
Most of the work has been done at nights because during the daytime we had the challenges with the traffic, and all of this, poses an issue. So we were asked to look at the night walk, and so we embarked upon doing most of our work night. Sometimes it goes all night until next morning. I would leave here sometime 12 midday, and so a lot has been put into getting the results of this work done in the town of Hillsborough.
Rodney said many business owners expressed an overwhelming joy since the project started. For GBN News, I am Rena Thomas reporting.
Stay with us. We have our sports news up next.
It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest Communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements, or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Introducing Color by Sissons. 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 Color by Sissons.
Looking for a professional team offering around-the-clock, private and confidential nursing, medical care, and aid services? Then look no further. Nurses Care Grenada is a fully certified, insured, and licensed healthcare facility committed to the reduction and eventual elimination of healthcare disparities affecting the nation. Our registered nurses will visit you at your home, assess your condition, and provide the required treatment under the directive of a doctor. So why worry when there's Nurses Care Grenada? Give us a call, 406-3928. Nurses Care, reliable, trusted professionals we can all depend on.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Guyana Amazon Warriors beat the Trimbago Knight Riders by 9 runs as Romario Shepherd took 3 for 15 in the first match of the Caribbean Premier League. Here are some highlights of the match.
Defense, and another one down.
Jaden Seals, simple. A Republic Bank Classic catch, an excellent bowling from Isuru Udana.
Straight to long off. Straight to long. Oh, yes, he has. He has. In the end, that is a Republic Bank Classic catch. Absolutely brilliant down at long off. Darren Bravo. If you get it well enough, though, into that breeze, you can still pick up 6, as Hetmeyer has done there. Hero maximum. Straight and 6. Lovely strike. Hero maximum again. Hetmeyer just finding his range in the last over and a half. Edged and away to the boundary for 4. 7th CPL half century for Shimron Hetmeyer.
Really standing tall for the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
It should be out. And is comfortably taken. The Seals has the last say. And the Guyana Amazon Warriors will finish 142 for 7, but a very, very good hand in the end from Shimron Hetmeyer.
Now he hasn't got hold of this, and it's Gonski. He's out of here. Naveen with a catch, all very simple, and it's the first one down for TKR. And you just can't throw it up like that because you're going to disappear with an air hostess on it. Holy smoly!
That's a hero maximum.
That's close. It should be gone. It is gone. Imran Tahir is off and running again. Crowd or no crowd.
Oh, somebody stop him.
Edge. Got him. That's a massive wicket for the Warriors. Romario Shepherd rising to the challenge. Getting another one for the Warriors.
Oh, just like that on Cupish. Let's get into the party mode.
That'll be 6 with the wind short side of the ground, sizing up his advantage, 100 up.
Oh, Bish, you know it.
Easily done. Changes of pace so good for Naveen Haq. That's gone. Running out of time and space, but a little flourish by Hussein towards the end. That's gone for 6 as well, but it's too little too late. Even though Puran isn't absolutely pleased, the Amazon Warriors open the Hero CPL 2021 with a victory over the defending champions.
Grenada's Nai Cruikshank swam in her first Paralympic heat on Wednesday night. In her event, the SB8 class 100-meter breaststroke, she finished 7th in a time of 2 minutes 22 seconds. Here's Nai's performance at her first Paralympic Games.
Pascoe, you wonder if she's going to be able to pull off 5 goals for the win here in this heat. Pascoe will no. There's no reaction from Pascoe. It looks like Pascoe just out-touched Keane, but an issue with the touchpad perhaps. And 3 gold medals, 3 silver medals. She won 3 gold medals first time around. This is the young Nai Cruikshank of Grenada coming home. Came into the time with the seeding time of outside 2:11. And she is going to come to the wall after making the turn at the 19-year-old is coming to the wall now. Not a competitive time, but much needed experience.
And now she says thank you. Nai Cruikshank's words on her first Paralympic Games, and I quote, "I want to say thank you to everyone that has been supportive. I am beyond grateful and thankful for this opportunity. I also want to say a special thank you to my family that helped me as well through this journey. Without you guys, it wouldn't have been possible. And last but not least, my coaches, Ronald Charles and Natalie Regis, thank you for helping and training me to become the best I can be." End of quote. That brings us to the end of our sports news. Stay with us. Media Hookup. I am your presenter, Beverly Telesford. On Wednesday, Guyana's nightly news took to the city streets to glean from parents their views on the government's recently announced plan to vaccinate some 70,000 adolescents. We get the details in this HGP-TV report.
The Minister of Education, Priya Manik-Chan, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, has been forcefully working towards the reopening of private and public schools this September. The 146,000 Pfizer vaccines that arrived in Guyana on Tuesday is set to vaccinate some 70,000 adolescents between the ages of 12 to 17 years old. The nightly news team visited the streets of Georgetown to gather insight from parents on whether they think children should be vaccinated. Abdullah, a taxi driver, stressed on the dangerous effects the vaccine could possibly have on the well-being of children and made it clear that he does not think the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine should be administered to any child.
They could reopen back up school, but they should not give the children the vaccine. The children will die.
Based on the insights received on Wednesday morning, it is evident that some persons are still skeptical about having their children take the vaccine. One man opined that no human being should take the vaccine.
Yeah, not the human beings.
Eugenie Fraser would much prefer to have his children continue the online modality of learning than have them vaccinated. It was also a resounding no to the vaccines for this father.
I want to take the chance getting the children it now. The children is the future right about now. So we can't put them children in a detrimental challenge
chances, you know what I mean?
Meanwhile, a market vendor who gave his name as Sean believes that children should indeed get vaccinated since it is a good initiative, which is already being done abroad.
They should. Because it's just like how the senior citizens thing, because the kids overseas, they're taking the vaccine because of health risks.
As part of the new back-to-school readiness, as early as 7:30, high school and sixth form students on Thursday from across the country in Belize went out to respective vaccination centers. They were getting their first jab of the Pfizer vaccine, which has been approved for young people ages 12 to 17. Channel 5 Belize reports.
In Belize City, 2 vaccination stations have been put in place to administer the Pfizer shots to children 12 and up. And today, primarily high school and sixth form students in the company of their parents came out in scores to get their first jab. The second will be in the next 3 weeks. Iraida Ramos and her 2 sons traveled all the way from San Esteban village to the city. Raynar and Nazir are students at HJC and got their jabs.
It wasn't much. I may expect it to hurt more. Like, for example, when they take out blood, it hurt more than this. I'm expecting for it to hurt like that. But it never hurt as much as I expect.
You wanted to get vaccinated? How? Because there are some people who don't want to get vaccinated. Did you want to?
I'm going to say, yeah, get 2 at one time.
You just get a shot. How was the experience for you?
Usual.
What's the usual?
They get pinched a needle.
Further backlogs are expected as COVID-related deaths among people in the legal profession are climbing. Close to 30 legal minds in Jamaica have died from the virus to date. More in this TVJ report.
COVID-19 has left a trail of death in the country, but the legal profession in particular is taking a battering. Among the latest to pass away is Senior Parish Judge for St. Anne, Stanley Clark. Noted attorney at law Queen's Counsel Peter Champagny was in a reflective mood Tuesday as he indicated that 27 legal minds have been ripped away from their legal peers and families by the deadly virus.
Those persons that have passed within the legal fraternity are in some instances larger than life, and persons who have been able to offer great help as mentors to young counsel. And regrettably, there are many other counsel there that will not benefit, will never be able to benefit from the experience of others. And I think that true recognition in time needs to be given to all that have passed in terms of the profession, and to a large extent, as I said, it's a microcosm of the larger Jamaica. None of us at this point in time can say that we don't know of an individual, friend or family who has been affected by this.
And that's your One Caribbean Media Hookup. I was your presenter, Beverly Telesford. Recapping the headlines, another accused sex offender makes his first court appearance and is granted bail, ordered to relocate to the Sister Isle. Onlookers outside the courthouse say it's time to put a cap on sexual abuse against minors. The people of Guav believe the town is being stigmatized when it comes to COVID concerns, and a number of businesses shut their doors amid reports of COVID exposure among their employees. In Around the Globe, parents in Guyana respond to government's plans to vaccinate some 70,000 children. And in sports, the Guyana Amazon Warriors make winning start at the CPL 2021. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Beverly Telesford. That's the news. Good night.